Movie notes on Uncharted 2022 film, 16 August 2024 viewing. I just finished viewing this Friday, today, the same day I'm filming this, Friday, 16 August 2024. I'm Tanis Coralee Leonhardi, she, her, hers of Seattle. I'm Tanis Leonhardi, she, her, hers of Seattle, and my description for the movie for this viewing, I have seen this before, this is a fiction film about a duo, newcomer and veteran, searching for a treasure, including wooden ships, that was lost centuries before they began their search. So, you know, it's been missing in action for a few centuries, and so they're like, we're gonna go find it, or I'm gonna go find it, and I'm a pesky little newcomer. And the veteran's just like, well, you're not going without me, dude. I want this. I want this more. Do I want this more? Anyway, and then they interact with a warring group, so to speak. They're not the only people hunting for the treasure. There's multiple groups of treasure hunters going after the same treasure. So the dynamic between those multiple groups of treasure hunters. So there we go. It's supposed to be, what? The treasure is supposed to be like Spain. I am not Spanish. I am not Portuguese by ancestral origins, nor via. This is zero ancestry passing through or origins for me. Region of Europe. My European ancestors go as far north as the Arctic Circle. We like the cold. So this isn't like they didn't necessarily cast it to be true to that, even though that's the premise. Is that anyway, point being, yes, let's see. So I did remember correctly, there are flying ships, but they're attached to helicopters. I'd forgotten about the helicopters. So like they carry the wooden boats out, so you know there's action scenes of wooden boats in the sky. And then there's a scene where there's a girl at a restaurant or something, and a lighter that has difficulty, and then later in the film the guy remembers that lady by using the lighter from that earlier scene, and it's still a lighter that has difficulty getting started. And then there's another scene which I think is male trying to, I'm a she, her, hers, so I'm Tanis Coralee Leonhardi, she, her, hers of Seattle. There's a scene where there's like, they're at an auction, and there's a lady sitting next in the audience that's a recurring character in this movie, and I think it's the male encryption of, it's like bidding for her virginity, but they're encrypting it in the form of a cross with set with gems, and I'm just like, yes. Do you think the actress knew that about that particular scene? I don't know. It's Hollywood. So yeah, I think that's come up every time I've watched it, is I'm like, you know, in the proximity and the sequence of imagery invoked that's poking fun at, you know, men who bid on women's virginity, but I don't know if, down to the color and the shade of red of the gems and the cross, right? But I don't know if the woman actually realized that. How tuned in the actresses, or actresses in general in Hollywood. Some of us normal people, perhaps more so, but there we go. So my movie notes on Uncharted 2022 film, 16 August 2024 viewing. I gave it a 5 out of 5 last time. Yeah, it's action and adventure that I can just kind of like zone out and watch. I am not changing my earlier rating. That's how I'll put it.